We're going live, BluePopStream.
I would open a green pop right now, but I've had 5 Dr. Mountain Dews already, and I'm full.
He's done the do.
5. I'm being a blue pop heretic and drinking red pop.
He's a Cho Raven fan.
Oh, what?
Raven.
Cho Raven.
Raven's tag is Cho Raven, which is hilarious because
I heard like choke traitor and like a fucking what?
It's so
You're
funny.
Choke traitor? Wow, I didn't think you were that kinky. Damn.
It's funny that we share the channel and his username is Cho Raven and mine is Super Ichi because Cho is the Japanese word for super.
For super, yeah.
And I picked my name Super Ichi completely not even thinking about Raven's username.
That's okay. I need to figure out what like a Canadian French word for super, so it could be whatever that is, and
Super.
whatever that is, overkill, the overkill, supreme overkill.
Let's see what super is in French.
Super.
Did you see the changes to D&D Beyond and how pissed everyone is?
Oh, they should be.
They undid that immediately.
Oh, they did? Oh, thank fucking God.
Yeah, you now can choose whether you're using the new or old rules.
I was so mad because I was like, I used D&D Beyond for one of my campaigns, and I'm like, cool. That campaign is not changing the 2024 rulebook. We're not changing to 2024. We're sticking with the 2014 rulebook.
Apparently,
they also said several times that you should be able to use 2014 stuff with 2024 stuff. You can just go.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah,
super in French is just super.
Super.
Oh.
Yeah, like,
Super.
bro. Literally did like 10 years of French all through school. Like,
Listen,
There
Esti tabarnak. That's all I know.
Hashtag humble brag. There was a brief period of my elementary school career where I was marking French tests.
Yeah, merde.
I would spend some of my spare periods in high school like helping teach grade 10 French when I was in grade 12.
All right, so this is my
so cool, guys.
This is the extent of my French. Bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va bien. That's it. That's all I know.
High school French.
Yeah.
Not even like.
Je suis tué. Accent aigu.
C'est un oiseau.
Nope, I don't even know what that is.
It's a bird.
I remember
All
Oiseau.
right, cool. Tommy Wiseau? Does he like? He made the room, right?
That's the French. No, that's he made Low Room.
Low room.
Le Chateau.
No, that's House.
SNL sketch or something.
Yeah.
Chateau is House.
Well, I guess it would be Saturday Night Live.
But yes, learning bird in French pissed me off.
Okay,
Can
Marcus,
you see why?
Marcus, how about this? So in France, they have the really neat and pretty oui. In Quebec, it's a little bit more like wah.
Well,
Wah.
Like it's
I went
fucking
to the
Wario.
store the other day there. I went to the store.
France
I told the guy
French
at the
is referred
front
to as-
door. I told the guy at the front door. I said, "Hey, look out! I double parked 2 times twice." I went upstairs to get my shoes there. I went to get my shoes upstairs in the closet there. There they were, gone.
This sounds like a bad impression of Pierre Trudeau.
This is what I had to live with for fucking 15 years, living with someone from Gatineau. That is literally the Gatineau accent.
So I was talking to the fucking guy, and he said he was.
I went outside for a cigarette the other day. There, I was smoking the cigarette, and then it started raining cats and dogs.
I don't want to be that guy, but can we please get on to
Today's
the game?
stream will be simulcast in Montreal.
In Montreal, in Hull,
In Gatineau, Quebec.
in Gatineau.
Would you refer to that as Gatinese?
No, that's
Anyway.
so bad.
Anyway. What happened last session, guys?
I don't remember.
Good question.
That was 5 different sessions from now.
Y'all got fucking high with
We
the
had
druid,
some real
and
good
then we
tea.
went-
Oh,
Y'all
right,
got
we
fucking
did drink the tea. That was the session. Right.
Please stop
See?
interrupting me when I'm talking.
Okay, let Ithvik speak.
Y'all got fucking high in a room with a druid and saw your own little vision quest moments.
Carry on.
And I slept and had my own little one, apparently. Got some cool shit out of it. And we all got treasure. I hope that wand served you well, Kai.
I think it should.
Because I was sorely tempted to not grab that on my way fucking out. Because that was right next to the explosives.
It was right next to the explosives. Yeah.
Oh, we just got a follow from Iomide_game. Thank you very much.
What's up? Anyway, so yeah, that's the stuff that happened. And you guys left her with her saying she needs to commune and think about the prophecy that you had taken to her and said, hey, what does this mean? So, all right. I believe you guys have not slept yet, correct?
We have
I'm gonna grab
Probably
bars.
not.
No, we have not yet. I'm gonna grab a bar of soap and go get clean first.
That's valid. So, do you happen to have soap?
I actually do not. I do not think I do anyway. That did not come in my particular kit, unfortunately.
Does anyone? I know soap is like a canonical use of one of the toolkits. Like
If I had prestidigitation, I wouldn't need soap, but fuck, I don't get access to that spell with any of my classes.
That's Xanathar. Where's my Xanathar? There it is. Both of them.
I do not know which. I do not know.
You do not know what?
I do not know
Sam, I am.
if I have soap.
I do have a
It would be in your
backpack.
inventory.
I have a backpack, but I don't know if I have soap in it.
It'd be in consumables or loot.
I have to remember where the fuck my character sheet is in this damn thing. There we go.
17.
Unless soap would qualify as a spell component, because I have a component pouch.
I have a priest pack and an explorer's pack, so I don't know if there's soap in those.
Remember the priest pack has stuff like incense.
Yeah.
It
has an alarms box, a block of incense, a sensor, a vestment, 2 days of rations, a water skin, candles, blanket, and a backpack. The explorer's pack doesn't either. It just has more rations. Essentially, it has a mess kit. I don't know what a mess kit is.
That's
Please.
that like you eat.
Maybe you could.
Like a travel kit with like a cup, some cutlery, and like a plate. Like
Maybe
a
you could
bowl.
check Kiri's inventory.
Yeah, I can use water. It's not going to be the best, but we're in
So
this.
go
weird
in the
age.
water and then become really small. So you just all the blood just fades away.
I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck Dragonborn can do, but I can't do that. So,
Also, going swimming while covered in blood is a great way to attract sharks.
That too.
I mean,
Free
there were
food.
already sharks in the water. They're already there.
Free
Nope.
food. I don't give a fuck. Oh my
I
god.
don't see
17
the
hours
thing.
from now? God damn it. I have to wait 17 hours for my weekly quest to start up. Apparently the official launch of the expansion doesn't start till tomorrow, even though they
What the
lied.
fuck is an expansion? You're on a pirate ship.
I'm expanding my knowledge.
Oh, so you're trying to extend your trip that you just had
Yes.
to like expand your knowledge of Bahamut. We got there.
I tried really hard to not
He's-
say expand dong, but I can't even.
He's studying the craft of war.
Oh.
Trying really hard, but I couldn't anymore.
So, yeah, you guys are on the boat. Ithvik will say that you guys have a couple bars of soap on this ship.
Yeah, sure. It's not like it's
Um,
expensive.
No, it's really not. I know I had a player like craft some soap. Forget what. It might have been like an alchemist kit or a brewer's kit or some shit like that. Anyway. Yeah, what's everyone else doing through this? I know we have short rested.
I'm waiting for
I
everyone to go to
short
bed.
rested. Only I short rested because everyone was getting high in a cave.
I am waiting for everyone to go to bed.
It wasn't a cave. It was like a lighthouse.
I was gonna say we weren't. It
I'm
was a lighthouse.
sorry. Oracles and caves just mix, okay?
You got me there. You got me there. All right, cool. So everyone else is just like chilling, waiting for bedtime.
Pretty much.
Okay, are
I
we
was
taking
going to get clean and then cook.
Yeah. Oh, you want to cook? Okay. Do you want to roll something for that cook?
I have tool proficiency.
Go ahead and make me a cook's utensils check.
Not bad.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty decent meal. It's not amazing. What exactly do you cook? Do you just use like dried rations that you have on the like dried?
Yeah, I
meats
wasn't
and stuff?
expecting it to be great. Some like rice, some
Mm.
dried meats,
Some shark.
stuff that keeps because we're on a boat.
Yeah, and fishing on the ocean is actually really, really, really fucking hard because the ocean is enormous.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So you cook for everyone. It takes some time to cook for the whole crew because that's a lot of dudes.
Yep.
But yeah, everyone is like pleasantly satisfied with your meal.
Start to miss Barry a little.
Just a little bit. It's only been like a couple days, but yeah. But okay.
And I'll take first watch. Sure.
And I'll take last.
I'll take second. I'll take middle watch.
Sure.
There's two middle watches. There's
Yeah.
two.
All right, well, I'll take a watch. I'll take the watch after you.
Okie dokie. Sure.
There's first watch,
So-
last watch, underwatch, and overwatch.
Yeah, but Overwatch is overrated.
As per tradition at this point, as soon as it gets dark enough, I'm getting out of light as much as I can.
Sure, you do so. All right, with an 18, your watch starts like not terribly long after the sun goes down. The water. Did you guys move the ship into the bay?
Yeah, we said we were
Okay.
doing that as
Okay, cool. So you take this watch, in the safe harbor of the bay, sort of in the shadow of this lighthouse that your party had been in, and as the sun goes down, you notice the moon is bright and full. Very few clouds in the sky. It's actually a really nice night. The water in this bay, compared to like the rough sea waters outside, it's very calm, very still, especially as night sort of settles on further. You just hear the quiet lapping of the water against the boat. Who was on second watch? Was that Korrath?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Could you-
I would like to do the thing I asked you to do.
Yes.
That's not cryptic.
So, just to explain how this is more or less working,
Mm-hmm.
you guys are each taking a watch, but there are also like one or two sailors also, just like minding things around the ship as well.
Yeah.
So I am going to ask you to make a stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
Are you wearing your armor as you do this?
No. I'm kind
Okay.
of just. I'm kind of like in my sleepies, I guess.
Sure. Your long johns. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. They're not pajamas, but
You're just
No,
wearing
you
a
know what?
whole like
No,
footy pajama.
They are pajamas, but they have Bahamut's logo right on the chest.
Now I'm just picturing what Dragonborn pajamas would look like.
They're like a specific brand of clothing called Pajragons.
Yeah.
Are you sneaking pamphlets into everyone's bunks?
I wasn't until now.
my question to you about your Pajragons is, so you have a tail, right?
The tail is wrapped in the pajama.
So like,
So
Saiyan tail style.
Fully pajamas. Do your fully
Yes.
pajamas?
Yes, but they're tailies. They're Tailie pajamas.
But like, does your onesie have a butt flap?
No.
And is it at the base of your tail? So
No,
your tail just sticks at the butt flap.
No, but it doesn't. No, because it just has the pajamas have a tail hole that has the length of my tail is wrapped in.
So essentially, a third leg.
Yeah.
Of the Pajragon. Okay, cool. I'm glad there was this much time to talk about your jammies.
I want fan art of this by Emily so bad.
Oh, she will. Someone please clip that, please.
That's so funny.
Anyway.
I'm rolling normal for this.
Yes.
Okay. 11.
All right. Where are the Tidesmen?
I've made a note to clip this later to send to Emily.
Ithuk.
Yes.
Which of the Tidesmen is currently on duty? Franklin, Tyler, or Wade?
Tyler.
Tyler. Okay. Well, he.
I actually forgot which one was which. It's been a while since we tried.
I was about to say just roll a D3 or whatever.
I mean, I could do that. It's more that like their commanding officer is like dictated watches too. Or like one of their commanding officers. So.
I trained them, sir. They are mine.
I mean, valid. You got me there. Yeah. Korrath, as you creep towards the front of the ship, trying to dodge the little pockets of light from the lanterns hanging off the ship, off the rails, you hear one of the sailors call out to you and says, "Hey, Korrath, is it right?"
It's me, yeah.
You turn and see Tyler Runar, who is one of the more martial-minded sailors tasked with protecting the ship, in addition to his like regular sailing duties. He's got some scale mail in his shield. He's got a long sword on his hip. He says, "I've got some questions about. Is it Bahamut you worship?"
Yeah.
Don't you start
Oh,
converting
no.
my Tidesmen.
I have some reading material if you would like it. And I pull out a pamphlet.
See, there was another cleric with us who worshipped Thassa. She seemed pretty great. God of the sea and freedom and all that. You can understand how that goes along with what we do.
Absolutely.
But I'm just trying to become more educated with the world. He's just filling your time and asking you things about Bahamut that are like day one Sunday school shit.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend answering his questions?
I spend the rest of my shift talking to him, fangirling. I take his hand. I take him to the front of the ship. We're sitting there like Kingdom Hearts style. We're talking.
Over the body of your previous character.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're
Wow.
talking. I hand him a pamphlet. I a total fangirl. Listen to him. Oh my God, he's so awesome. I love him. I would take a bullet for him if I had a chance.
My God, he's a very, very, very cool guy.
Awesome. And before you know it, the next bell rings. You know that signals the end of your shift. You know it's time to go get Kai.
Yeah, I go
I
get
just
Kai.
remembered we never collected the fucking magic short sword from Alex. It's still on his body.
Does that mean it's mounted to the ship, or where did it end up?
It's still mounted to the ship.
We just have it pointed forward in his arm as like a ramming weapon.
Wait. It's not a short sword, but look, shut up. Haha. There's a reason I keep this stuff here, guys. I swear.
He does, in fact, keep that thing on him.
Oh my god, admittedly, there's several things on me. Like, we have this as well.
No, a tangent.
Very minor one.
I mean,
5 things.
It's about weapons, so I would call that related.
For
What's the
for
what's
legal
the-
reasons and for legitimate reasons, these are airsoft guns. That I've got.
What
Yes,
weapon
man.
is the fucking Kleenex for?
That's not for this stream.
Oh,
Oh, that's for the Fansley edition, huh?
I was gonna say the weapon that will slay the dirt of the earth. But that's
This one.
too. Kyoshi in the
And
chat.
then-
Tangents are fun, though.
Tangents are very fun.
Oh no, the airsoft guns are out.
And this one. I have toys. I have more airsoft guns.
Oh
than
no,
this
he's an American.
one. Not even remotely. These are airsoft guns. That's not me getting around like YouTube gun nonsense. That's me legitimately saying like that is not a standard magazine.
If they're airsoft guns, why do they don't have the orange tip?
Not all of them do.
That's only an import law.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's
Yep.
good info.
It is of great import.
God damn it.
Oh,
I swear to God, if I was DMing this right now, every time Ichi made a pun like that, I'd make him do 1d6 damage.
See, that's just for when Ichi plays a bard and everyone around him takes vicious mockery damage.
I should play a bard who does all these puns in game. That'd be fun. I do have.
The last time you played a bard, you hated it.
That was because I was also GMing, and it was my first time GMing, and I wrote a story focused around my own character because I had no idea what I was doing. But I have written a concept for another bard. Anyway, moving on.
Hi. Korrath, do you spend any time actually paying attention to what's going on around the ship?
I mean, casually looking around the ship.
What's
You know,
your
like,
passive perception? What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is
It's the number in brackets beside perception.
13.
13. Okay. You notice that again, moon is bright and full tonight. You see that there seems to be a bit of a glow coming from the top of the lighthouse, which is not a normal like lighthouse lantern.
I was just about to ask if there was a moonbeam.
Not as such. And you just kind of like notice idly as you're talking about Bahamut that this is going on.
And I go get Kai. I'm like, all right, I'm very sorry. I would love to continue talking, but I am exhausted. I'm so sorry. With the reading material I gave you, make sure that you answer the questions in the book and hand back to me right away, as soon as you can, so that I can I can have a deeper meaning to what you want from Bahamut's love. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm gonna go get Kai now. I'll talk to you later. Thank you very much.
Let's meet for brunch so I can check your
yeah.
answers.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, I will get right on that. He's got like 4 different pamphlets.
If he says one praise Bahamut thing to me, I swear to fucking God.
That'll just be a. Korrath!
We worship Thassa on this ship
Dude,
at
very
best.
persuasive.
Actually, yeah, give me a quick like charisma check.
No, wait. Can I do persuasion, please?
That is charisma based.
Okay, please.
Yes,
Like,
make it persuasion. Persuasion absolutely makes sense.
yes!
Oh my
Yes!
Fuck! No!
Yes! I'm very persuasive. Let's go. This is the best game ever.
Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, fucking awesome. awesome. Sweet. That's awesome. By the way, is it like a personality quiz like you would find in 16 magazine?
Yes, it is like how, and then
Nice.
also like how would Bahamut's love affect you specifically?
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
Let me guess. It's called like Bahamut Kids or something with a Z. This is world building gold.
I'm absolutely clipping this.
It's like BuzzFeed quiz, so it's like Buzz Hammett.
Oh, that's it. Right
That's
there.
good. I like that.
Y'all corrupted my tidesman. What the fuck is this?
I love this game so much.
Okie dokie. Cool. Awesome.
The
Sweet.
natural 20 is so perfect.
Oh, Kai.
Hi, thanks,
This is your
Korrath,
one.
and make sure that he doesn't put any pamphlets in his bed.
Actually, I want to ask something. Did you try to put a pamphlet in Ithwik's bed while he's in
Can
it?
can I roll sleight of hand to see if I can put a pamphlet in his bed?
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm going to be trying to sleep, so it's you failed.
It's like you feel a hand trying to like tuck something underneath your pillow, and it disturbs you enough to wake up.
It's a tooth fairy.
Given my background, unfortunately, my reaction to someone attempting to do anything to me while I'm asleep, I'm going to have a dagger to his fucking throat as soon as I wake up.
Valid.
I am not even going to move. I'm going to stare at him and put a pamphlet on the dagger.
Just like stick it to the end of the blade.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Have you heard about the good word Bahamut?
You realize I eat people's souls, right?
Wow. He just went and said it.
Honestly, I don't really care as long as you pray to Bahamut. I don't give a fuck what you do.
I'm gonna hold the pamphlet into the nearest source of fire.
You'd have to open the lantern, but yeah, this one not terribly far.
A single drop of the teardrop runs down my face.
I don't even pray to gods in the sea. You think I'm just
Only
gonna pray
because
to
I
this?
can't find a fucking fax machine to get a new one. I have to get another-
Machine.
Yeah. I gotta get more of them. I can't just use a copy machine. I gotta get one from like a priest somewhere.
I cast divine intervention to request more pamphlets.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Oh man.
I only have 170 of them. No joke. I wrote 170 down because the 170 pieces of paper is 1 pound.
I'm just gonna go back to sleep after doing that and just like go do your watch.
Oh, I'm already done. I'm going to bed.
All right, Kai. You get up on deck. You see Tyler. It's just like he's got a pamphlet, he's kind of flipping through it a bit. You see a couple other like tucked into his belt. And he kind of like waves to you as he seems to be going to his bunk. And Franklin comes up. It's like, right then, I'll keep watch back here if you want up front.
Sounds good.
All right. He nods to you and goes about it. Could you make me a perception check, please? Okay, wisdom gang up in here.
Nice.
So, you notice as you're looking around, that light from the top of the lighthouse is very, very, just seems to be getting brighter over the course of your watch. At this point, there's a couple clouds in the sky, but nothing is even coming close to dimming the moon. It's actually quite a lovely night still. A gentle breeze bringing the scent of the salt water across, which you've almost definitely very used to at this point, living on a ship as you do. But you see, sort of looking closer at it, at the center of that light from the top of the lighthouse is a humanoid figure.
So can Kai assume then that this is the Oracle communing with her goddess?
If you're making an assumption, I cannot tell you whether you can or cannot. I would say that would be a reasonable thing to reasonable conclusion to draw.
Perhaps a religion check.
Sure.
Is standing on top of a lighthouse something a lunar oracle would do?
You never know.
Apparently, you don't.
You're not super familiar with deities such as this, but a lot of the context clues point to that being a like that is a yeah, you know what, that makes sense sort of moment.
Yeah.
The rest of your watch passes relatively calm. Like, you don't really notice anything else that is of particular note.
Okay, I proceed to wake up Simon.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. Awesome.
And do tell him that I noticed an increasing light from the lighthouse and seem to have spotted a humanoid figure within.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So I just want to do a lap of the ship when I get around, just to get a general sense of how everything is in the immediate area first.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Not great.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, you do a lap of the ship, and you don't notice anything that jumps out at you as out of the ordinary.
And once I've made a lap of the ship, I want to look over at the lighthouse and see if I can notice anything, focusing specifically on the lighthouse at the top, if the humanoid is still there.
Sure. Do you want to give me another perception check then? Because you're looking at another specific thing.
Yep. That's a little better.
Okay.
A little better.
You can definitely still make it that there is one humanoid figure for sure within the light there, and yeah, you see it's far enough away, and the light itself, compared to everything else going on around, is bright enough that you can't make out particular detail. But just watching sort of like body language, as it were, you get the sense that there's a conversation happening. That seems rather familiar. And then after, when there would be, to put it in our modern day human understanding, roughly half an hour left in your watch, you start to see the first rays of sun touching the eastern sky. And the sky itself fades into like the gray that comes before dawn. The light fades from the top of the tower, and you see no more activity there. The dawn happens, or the sun rises, and a new day begins.
All right, so let's get the long rest done.
Yes, if everyone wants to hit the long rest button.
Oh yes, there is a button for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one thing I actually like about this, about playing on Foundry.
This is a button that fixes all that. I still need to update my
Just you
Foundry.
wait till he updates it and you see all the other shit.
Oh, there's a
I mean,
lot
you're
of other
right.
shit.
You're right. He is like 7 million patches behind. But yeah.
That number is not as far off as you might think it is.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I like. Yeah. Can I do religion and wake up and pray?
Sure.
All right.
No, you're not allowed to practice your religion on the ship.
I just love the phrase, can I do religion?
Well, the only reason why is because I want to see if my god answers me.
Ooh.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
Do I get a response from praying?
What are you saying with your prayer?
Good morning.
Is there anything in particular?
I am asking for guidance for the day.
Okay.
Don't give pamphlets to the freaky fish man.
that is a good thing to say.
Insert, I am not a freaky fish guy.
You a stray thought enters your mind that you should be open to whatever advice comes your way, regardless of its source, and to not dismiss anything out of hand.
I bow my head and with acknowledgement.
All right. What is everyone else doing this morning?
I'm spending the first hour putting my fucking armor on. Armor takes
spending a bit of extra time trying to get Simon his fancy new shooting ability.
Sure.
I
think
think
he's all right with that because it's a joint activity.
Yeah, I think Simon is putting as much energy into that as he needs to, while also every now and then just stealing a peek over at the lighthouse just to see if anything happens while doing so.
I still think that Ichi should have Alex's gun, just because he could fly up and basically coup de grace people at point blank range, essentially.
I mean, if he wants it.
Justice reigns from above.
Yeah.
Do you want the fancy gun with all the cool bullets and shit?
I'm kind of good with, because the bow that I've got is kind of like plot relevant.
That's fair.
I like to imagine that conversation happening in character.
Yeah.
Hey, I was left this gun around and I was going to hang on to it, but maybe it'd be good for you. My bow's kind of like plot relevant.
What the fuck's the plot?
And then your character, and then he just goes, "What? You think you're the fucking main character in this story?"
I mean, the guy, as much as I don't want to make myself the main character, the guy we're fighting is my former patron. So there's kind of a relevance there.
That is true. That is fair.
I am a hero of my own
You
story.
would be amazed how often that happens when a warlock is in the party. I'm just going to tell you now.
Oh, I imagine so.
They are handcrafted to have villain-specific tension.
Yeah.
Even if it's not supposed to have been the bad guy, it becomes being the big bad guy.
Yeah.
It just
then
happens.
there's also a cleric around who says, "Hey, I don't approve of this," and then you get this situation.
Then you get the two different warlocks like Simon, who tries to go against his patron, and then me.
He was just like, "Yes, lean in,
Feed me more."
feed me."
No, I feed them.
All right, cool. So yeah, morning comes. Looking towards the island and the lighthouse, you do see the first stirrings of activity. The guards sort of come out of their tents and just like do a quick patrol of the island. One waves over to you, says hello. And yeah, the day is ready for you to do what you will with it.
Well, it was the day of training for Simon.
A whole day of training?
However long I need to.
Because there is stuff you're supposed to do. Someone told you, at least the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did she tell us? Did she tell us to meet her, come back at a specific time?
No. She just said, come back.
From what I recall, the conversation when you all got back to the ship was, "Hey, what the fuck happened to you?" Nothing. Here has these cool magic items. Then we went to bed.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, depending on how long it would take for this training session to finish, we can head back to the Oracle afterwards.
I think it would be a better idea to go back to the Oracle at night anyway, during a moon cycle.
They would be more powerful
So-
at night, is an assumption we could fairly make.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. In that case, could someone roll me 2d6, please?
Sure.
And Simon,
Mm-hmm.
could
Why are you back to new actor?
I swear to the gods.
I don't know.
Maybe if you swear to Bahamut.
Which ones?
All of them. The old gods and the new.
What about the
that's
outer?
my new character name. That's my character name now. Just new actor.
New actor 121.
Yeah.
Sounds like some
You know
Hoyoverse
it's
shit.
me. You'll know it's me. It's fine.
That sounds like the name of a fucking Honkai Star Rail character.
I
So,
don't like it.
with that,
Yeah.
As the day goes on, a few clouds start to roll through across the sky. Nothing too heavy, no like particular threat of rain. The wind does pick up a little bit as well. Could I get Ithvuk to roll a? No, I want to make it just like a blanket charisma check to teach. And
Okay.
Simon make a, I want to say insight to learn.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you make some great progress in aiming. Actually,
For the record,
I'm feeling generous.
it is a focused breathing thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Minimizing movement. Inhale as you draw back. Exhale as you release.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to do this while you're flying. It's going to
Okay.
throw off your aim a lot.
Noted.
Especially because he'll be falling out of the sky.
I was avoiding saying that, and that was in character what I just said.
Oh, I'm very, I'm very much aware. But yeah, you now have the steady aim trait. I'll see how best I can drop that in your sheet.
I was gonna
Should
say, is
just
that,
be able to search the future. and
I'll,
drag
I was
it
gonna
back.
say, is it something I just import?
Yeah,
How long did that take to do, by the way?
couple days of like
Days?
spending the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I get to talk to that guard that I gave pamphlets to during that?
Sure.
Met for brunch.
Sure.
Wait,
Yeah. Yeah, he comes up and says, "So, Korrath, do you have some sort of title that I should be referring to? Like, what does a clergyman of Bahamut refer to themselves as?"
That one I don't actually have written down. That's the first time I'm actually stumped. That's the first time I'm actually stumped. I don't have that one written. I have literally a lot of shit written down about this character that I've written down in this book, and the one thing I never wrote down was the fucking title.
The followers of Bahamut call themselves Bahamen.
The Bahamen.
The Bahamen.
Blue man group of Bahamen.
I mean, the
Are they doing
Bahamut
this
was
on
also
the
like an
deck?
80s music group.
That's the
Oh,
joke.
you're right.
Are
I
they
didn't
doing
even
this up
realize
on
that.
the deck where we currently are teaching Simon how to do this?
Yeah.
And when they,
If you want to go interrupt that,
ChatGPT
it
saved
will
my
interrupt
life.
your teaching.
No, I was just going to throw a minor illusion and set the pamphlet on quote unquote fire as they're talking.
and when they get together for a celebration, it's called a Baja Blast.
All right.
In
I
fairness,
got ChatGPT. I have ChatGPT. Okay. I'm sticking with it. It's hilarious and stupid. A follower of Bahamut will be typically referred to as a Bahamutation.
What? That feels like something to describe someone who veers away.
No, that's what they refer to their heretics as.
Yeah.
So if someone was a follower of Bahamut and then like comes up with some heretical nonsense, that's a Bahamutation.
Yeah, Bahamutation.
It's like the Book of Revelations.
I'm just gonna say I'm a devotee.
Just saying, with that minor illusion, they can roll a DC to disbelieve it, but
Yeah.
it's a 12. The DC is 12 because
You
I have
won't
shit charisma.
believe.
What am I rolling against? This believing of setting my shit on fire? Insight?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Investigation? Oh, I have a 0 in that.
Never. Doesn't matter.
It was
You see
still
it and
only a
say,
12
no,
you were
there's no
trying
way.
to beat.
I look over at you, square, look at you in the eyes, and hand you a pamphlet.
Anything pamphlet related, instant net 20.
God damn it. Why are we turning the followers of Bahamut into Mormons?
If you don't get that pamphlet out of my face, there's going to be an actual fire.
All right. Cool. Awesome. Nice. Kai, what do you do with your day of downtime on the ship?
The guy's gonna spend his time training with the displacer kitty.
Cool. Awesome.
I don't have any special weapons, did I?
No.
No.
You have your
You got
shields,
2 shields.
Yeah. That's fine.
which are themselves magical and can do cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During this time, I want to try again. Because you
Try
said
what?
multiple days, right? So I would have had another chance.
So they've already done like a couple days of
Oh,
this
okay.
training. This was just like the last one.
Oh, okay. I thought you said multiple days of this training. Okay.
No,
never
because
mind.
we were waiting just this one day and then going back to the Oracle at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was our
Kai,
tribesman's reaction to
could-
the
what
fire
are
in
you-
his hand? Just checking, sorry.
He's like, oh, and then Korrath is like, that's not actually on fire. And ta-da. And it's like, oh, is that your own magic or?
That's his magic. That.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. He keeps reading. He tells you that, you know, he's not 100% sure about Bahamut, but like he's still really, really interested, still wanting to try and like do some searching within himself. Yeah. Kai, what are you trying to train?
Scientology level Bahamut.
Oh God. Kai, what are you trying to train the displacer kitten to do?
To follow, to search, so like a recon.
Okay. Yeah. I am actually going to did I give you the stat block for a displacer kitten yourself so you have control of it?
Don't think
I
so.
don't think you did that yet.
Okay. I will do so. Do I have displacer beast kitten here? Configure ownership. Owner.
Look at me and Kai over here being the only people with minions.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a minion. I just have to summon him.
So, the Displacer Beast kitten, you now have, we should be able to see the token there in your actors list. And you would be able to drag that onto a battle map, anything like that. You have spent enough time with this kitten, getting it to trust you and everything. This is now your familiar.
Nice.
Adorable.
And you
so sad if
also
it dies.
realize I need to add this here as a feature. In addition to its illusion stuff, it can actually see through illusions as well.
Sweet.
I'm gonna be so sad when this thing dies.
Shut your face.
It's a familiar and a cat. I am gonna be so sad when this thing dies, and not if, when.
Well, as long as it's not getting its soul sucked up, we can do a little recovery if necessary.
That's true.
I'm not going to kill your cat.
How many souls is this cat worth? I'm gonna have this conversation again. How many souls is this thing worth? Can you absorb the soul of a kraken?
A kraken is a sentient being, sir.
I mean, a soul's a soul. Is there any case where a soul is worth more, actually, or is it just any soul counts as one soul?
Yeah, but what if it's the soul of a rat versus a soul of a human?
So far, they have to be sentient.
Yeah, exactly.
Rats are not sentient, sapient.
But they're not. But they're not mammals.
I am gonna kill this cold-blooded cleric.
Character 3, debuting next week.
It's nice knowing you guys. I guess I'm gonna play a bard next.
Make me a quick animal handling check as well. Sorry, Kai. I was meaning to say that. You have advantage. You spent so much time with this thing. Okay, cool. You almost
I'm glad you had
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah. Oh, was the one the first? Oh no. Okay, but still. All right. Awesome. The day passes. You each have your own things that you're doing. Kiri is somehow trying to organize the stuff in her backpack, and you just see piles of junk around her taller than she is.
And swimming. She has to swim every 4 hours.
And then she does. It's like every 24 hours she has to go for a swim.
24 hours? Oh, okay.
Yep. Once a day. For 1 hour, once a day.
Okay.
They're not a Locath, they're a Grung.
That's fair.
Yeah, the Lakatha are not good.
The Magikarp of D&D races.
Legitimately. And they don't even get to Gyarados.
They're the only fish person that actually has to be in water. I want you to know that. There are 4 fish people races, and only one of them has to be in water.
Yeah.
At any point.
Yeah. Then there's the frog that has to go like sploosh sploosh and they're good to go. Anyway, the day passes. You all do your stuff. Kiri seems very focused in what she's doing, and by the time night is starting to fall, she's still got all of her stuff out around her. You guys are like, okay, so we're just gonna go. Yeah.
Just in slightly more organized piles.
Slightly is very accurate.
I slip a pamphlet in between some of the stuff.
Okay. I think that's your third one.
Yep.
Could someone make me an Arcana check real quick?
I gotta write that down.
I'll do it.
I was gonna say, sure, I will. With my -1.
Okay. At this point, you've been around bags of holding enough to know there isn't really an organization system in a bag of holding, and you're pretty sure that her backpack is a bag of holding. So all of this organization that she's trying to do
is moot. I making sure my hand is gloved, I pat her gently on the head and say, good luck.
Thanks. I think I'm like halfway there. All right. Awesome. Cool. The rest of you head ashore, having traded a frog for a fish. Yeah. You guys get to the shore of the island. The guards
I don't know if I
nod
should
at
be
you.
offended by that or not, God.
You're a fish. Or at least you have gills.
The Gilman.
And are naturally like a little bit amphibious.
Yes, I fair.
Anyway.
I can't wait for you to try this tea.
Okay.
You actually get up to the lighthouse, knock on the door. Or you go to knock on the door, and like as you reach, the door opens.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. Come in.
Of Of course, of course.
To be fair, I should have seen it coming that you would have seen us coming.
As I enter, I bow, of respect.
She nods in appreciation and respect in response.
Do you want me to roll something to try to conceal my mask while I'm in here? Just to.
Actually, yes, please do. If you were trying to like actively hide it, that is probably a sleight of hand check.
Oh man,
Fuck
I was
yeah.
really hoping for a failure here.
Cool.
It would have been so funny for a crit fail. It's like you just fumble and drop it on the ground. Oh fuck!
Oops.
Unfortunately, I'm as good at sleight of hand as I am at stealth.
You just like
Yeah.
slide it further back on your belt so it's hidden under other stuff. And yeah, she doesn't seem to be looking too closely or like trying to inspect anything. You seem to be okay at this point. Yeah. She ushers you all in and invites you all to sit at the table again. And
We all
she
take our.
offers you all.
Bring up the drawing of the table.
I was about to say we all take our same seats.
Fuck. I don't believe I saved that drawing. You're welcome.
Don't make it.
Let's just play
can't-
theater of the mind here and say we sit in the same seat.
100%.
That's what I was saying. I can't believe we spent all that time on a fucking seating chart.
Listen. That was pivotal. Pivotal to the story.
Pivotal. Grade A
Says the
content.
guy who forgot
We
that
would have
there's
fallen apart
fucking-
without it.
Anyway. Yeah, she invites you all to sit at the table. And you see there's already a steaming pot of tea sitting on it, and 5 cups around the table. See this tea. She offers to all of you.
I say yes, like I accept the tea, but I also ask the question: is this going to do the same thing? Is this going to have the same effect as last time?
Oh, no, nothing like that this time. And Kai, you sort of like smelling the steam coming out of this. This is not the same tea as yesterday.
Guy's kind of disappointed.
Simon is disappointed, but
to get real high.
Simon is disappointed, but not for himself because he wanted Ithvuk to have the same experience.
Which soul would he search?
Damn it.
Alex.
Wait. No, that's just not possible. You guys know
No, it's
that's not possible.
No.
All right. So, I have. Yes?
Sorry.
I apologize.
In response to the tea being clearly marked as different at this point, it's going to sit down and say, "Well, I'm a little disappointed, but that's what I get for sitting back to cause a little mischief."
I let out a little chuckle.
And mischief is what you are good at, isn't it?
It's what he does best.
Unfortunately, it's about the only thing I've been good at.
Now then, I have conversed with Seluna about the prophecy you brought and what it might mean to your present endeavors. And now, this prophecy was really more a retelling of the Sealing of Shadow, which, if anyone wants to make history checks, they can. But the moon has shown me what you need to end the threat to the light.
Does anyone have a better history roll than my 0?
Not much.
I think we've established you would probably have the highest intelligence here.
All
I
right.
rolled a 17.
Just a natural 19. I'll take it.
So, the Sealing of Shadow is an event that occurred probably 800 years previously, or near that, when a powerful figure of darkness was sealed away. When the light seal was placed on the Shadowfell as well. It was a cooperation between forces of light, forces of nature, to protect the prime material plane from darkness, from dark creatures that were seeking to overtake things here, jealous of the light and hateful of it. The moon has shown me what you need to end the threat to light. While I cannot say exactly where you will find your shadowed foe, there are 4 things you will need to defeat him and finally bring his tormented life to an end. Firstly, something that you, Korrath, might find most fulfilling. On an island in the northern sea, deep in the mountain forests, lies the Temple of Flowers. From the Grandmaster there, you will find the scale of the Platinum King. Second, hidden in the jungles of the southern coast, a sacred order exists devoted to the magic of song. To find the solid song, show its keepers the music of your heart. Third, something all know but few can hold. A mother's love can often be found in the most unlikely of places. And lastly, to purge royal darkness, royal light will need be your weapon. I hope one of you wrote that down.
I wrote some of it down. You were talking way too fast.
I wrote some bullet points, but I can go back and...
I
Yeah.
can copy and paste this if you would like.
Yeah.
Oh, please do, so I can put it in my notes page.
Okay.
I'm honestly curious who the mother's love part relates to. If it
That was
does
not
any of
intended to be from Tyron. I was just still hovering on his token. I apologize. So yeah, I hope this has been helpful to you. If there are any other matters you need assistance with, please do not hesitate to come and ask for help.
We will keep that in mind. Thank you very much. This sounds like a really great starting point for us, and hopefully we'll be able to put it all together.
Wait, that's
Of
not
course.
notes. That's my biography. Apparently, I put it in my biography. Well, that's my biography now.
Weird. All that stuff you said was written on the inside of my shield already. That was just nonsense.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
What do you mean it's tattooed under my body?
It feels like this was written on my soul.
It's written on the inside of Alex's body.
Apparently. Anyway. Yeah. She sort of she invites you to kind of chat further, but if you guys try and leave, she's entirely understanding of that. Do you guys have any other questions or anything for her?
I don't have anything that I can think of, but I'm open to chatting more if she wants to.
Question, but I'll go last.
Anyone else?
It is not religion based. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh no. Is it where do I get more of that tea?
No. It's about the plot. I just want to be last.
Okay.
Is there any way you might be able to help us kind of figure out what some of that meant? I'm sorry, our crew is not exactly the most learned group.
She kind of chuckles and tilts her head to one side, thinking for a moment. What I have told you is what was given to me to tell you. The forces of
Overkill,
light
stop it.
and darkness,
Just playing
the
footsie under the table.
quite literally, the forces of light and darkness and the way they interact are not meant for mortals, however long-lived, to know.
I mean-
While I sincerely wish I could help you further, I believe that what I have told you is all that I can tell you at this time. If there's more assistance for me to give you in future, that could change.
I think Simon will look over Ithvok. At bare minimum, the first 2 points here, we've been given a geographical point to look for. We can start with those two, and I'm sure as we work our way through these clues, we'll learn more.
Yeah, the small issue is we had access to Royal Light, but recently, and that's kind of out of our reach now.
Maybe another opportunity will present itself while we're looking for the others.
Great, another chance for me to fuck us all over.
I mean, we all have... That's kind of all of us all the time.
I mean, you're not wrong. You just have to spell it out.
You don't have to say it out loud.
Korrath, you don't know shit about that.
You're absolutely right, but judging by this motley crew of people, I can guess that I was mostly correct.
And you're fitting in like a dirty shirt.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I stand up and I ask her, are there any words of advice that you would give someone of a different faith?
How do I recruit people?
No. I am asking for, remember how I prayed to my God for advice, and you said, take advice as you will. Now I am asking for advice from a different source.
Valid.
Maybe don't try to put pamphlets in the bed of a sleeping pirate.
I'm gonna look at you dead in the eyes and go, shut up!
Sleeping, murderous, rogue, soul-eating pirate. And I say that with the utmost respect.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
Anyway. While you may be devoted to the worship of Bahamut, your path may not always agree with his teachings and his tenets. While I do not know him myself, so long as you hold his worship and his teachings in your heart, doing the best you can with that foundation will lead you on that path, even if it seems shrouded in shadow.
Understood. I understand that. Yes. Thank you so much.
Of course. Anything else? She sips her tea.
I down the rest of my tea.
It's delicious. It is fantastic.
Simon finishes his as well.
I stand up and I wish her a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and I will see you hopefully in the future someday.
She smiles and nods again.
Simon also politely nods and says, "Thank you for your help. And if we have any other further mysteries to unravel, we know who to look to."
And this time I did not leave a pamphlet because I only have 175 of them left, and I don't want to
Only.
keep leaving them behind.
Only.
I suppose I should ask
Only, he
if
says.
I also want to ask if there's anything we can do in return for the help you've given us.
What you seek to do is a service to the entire plane, to all peoples of this world. Your success will be enough. It will not come easy, but the doing of it. I am happy to do my own small part.
Understand. Thank you again. And Simon awkwardly shuffles out, trying to like light bows of respect every couple of steps.
Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I gotta go. Excuse me. I gotta go. Excuse me. I gotta go. Excuse me. My lady.
Maluna.
As the rest of them are leaving, Aethel's going to get up and follow, but he's been kind of looking lost in thought since the last time he said anything this whole time.
Okay.
And kind of concerned because I believe I actually know at least who the Royal Light might be, and that's not something Aethel's going to be cool with.
Interesting.
Like, there's limits even the murderous soul-eating pirate won't.
I casually just walk out, and the lady who was at the front door, if she's still there, have a good night.
No, the Oracle herself is just very simply, like, she's the one who let you in and everything.
Oh, I thought it was a helper. Okay, never mind.
There are 3 people you've seen on this island who are not part of your party. 2 guards, and then the Oracle herself.
There's better be some damn badass guards.
I mean, the lady that we had to push off a platform was pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I returned to the ship as easily as that is.
You have the cloak still, right?
Yeah, I could just swim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that armor.
I mean,
he does have a swim speed.
Yeah, it may not be 60 feet, but it is a speed. I think it's 30 feet with swim.
It's 60 feet.
Really? Wow. I'm a speedy wet dragon.
Don't ever say that again.
At least listen, I could have been a bad dragon, but
Oh.
You chose to be a good boy instead.
Yeah, I was a good dragon. It's a new website, The Good Dragon.
New brand.
I can't fucking miss it. I'm sorry. The bad one comes later.
Oh. And you give us shit.
I was fighting so hard when you said the keeper of the plane, and I was trying so hard not to say, but I'm not a pilot.
So the whole Royal Light thing, my first default thought is Prince Elnan, who we saw got soul snatched. So if there's some potential way for us to get him back in order to help fight our enemy. Alternatively, we seek out someone else who is royal and has light abilities.
This is out of character, by the way, because in character, Ithbook would not even fucking think to mention this. But don't forget, the prince had a son who we have almost confirmed is an Azamar himself.
Okay.
Which would be royal.
How old is this kid out of character?
He is a child.
A child, like 5 years old? We are not. I'll leave the campaign if we use a child. I will leave.
Yeah, that's the only royal light Ithbook's aware of, and that's why he was concerned. Because fuck that.
I draw the line at child murder. You know?
I mean, all we have to
Okay.
do is do a good job of keeping him safe.
Yeah.
Yes, because we have such a great track record.
Yeah, that one.
Doesn't mean we can't man up when the anime moment's happening.
Also, just for the record, no one said anything about killing the kid,
That's
but him
fair.
being present and helping us fight a fucking ancient dark vampire or whatever the fuck this guy is. Dangerous.
Yeah, just a little.
Irthuk was mad about a goblin being present on our ship. He's not going to be cool at all with that happening.
I'm just trying to keep conversation open about options.
I can't wait for Ithic to fucking ritually sacrifice this fucking guy who's now a believer of Bahamut. He's gonna just be like, "Oh, do you believe it? I believe in Bahamut steals soul."
I'm not going to kill the Tidesman. If anything, I kill the newest member of the crew who is turning people.
Stop the infection at the source.
Exactly.
And by that, I mean kill Bahamut.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah,
Is Bahamut's
maybe
soul
later.
worth as much as a human soul?
Now there's a question: do gods even actually have souls?
Oh man, we're getting real existential here.
Yeah, we're getting in there.
Whoa.
you're gonna have to like
Because
nat
isn't
20 a
that-
religion
isn't that
check
not
to
what
find
is
that out.
supposed to be special about normal mortal life is that they
All
have
right, so
souls.
bring up the wiki dot and see if they have souls.
D&D, do gods have souls?
Do gods have souls?
I assume they just operate on the same planar rules that every other outsider does.
Listen, World of Warcraft taught me that dragons have souls, considering the entire expansion is called Dragon Soul.
Dragon
I mean, yeah.
Dragons are not gods.
Also
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Dragons are
Dragons are
very powerful mortals.
In World
Dragons
of
and
Warcraft,
giants.
in World of Warcraft, the four characters in Dragon Soul are gods.
Yeah, well, in
Before-
FF14, dragons are from
Oh,
space.
Yeah, dragons in 14 are from space.
In
I mean, you're right.
in D&D, dragons and giants are the only native creatures to the
In
material
Final
plane.
Fantasy 14, a dragon saved you from the worst game ever. Made it better. Without a dragon coming from space, you would still be
So-
playing Final Fantasy 14.
So my Google result on do deities have souls
Yeah.
redirected me to do angels have souls, and it's all from the Bible.
The answer to that one, the answer to that is no, they don't.
The Bible is unclear as to the exact nature of the soul, other than it being part of the spiritual nature of mankind. However, we can surmise that the soul is a central part of our personhood. People themselves are referred to as souls. A human soul is immaterial and immortal. It persists after the human body dies. Angels are personal spiritual beings, and they are immortal. However, Scripture never refers to angels as souls, and it seems the immaterial nature of angels is not the same thing as the immaterial human soul. Human beings are unique among creation because they are made in the image of Sky Daddy. Angels are a separate order of being, different from humans. People will not turn into angels at death, and angels will never become human. This clear distinction and the centrality of a soul in humanity would seem to indicate that angels do not have souls.
In
That's
short, the answer was no.
This is all like D&D 5e.
I don't think their D&D characters have souls. It's gotta be a homebrew thing.
Starting off studying world mythology.
Which, of course, provokes the thought experiment. What if we were to give a soul to a god?
How do you know that it's
He would implode.
I'm sorry, what was that?
How do we know that Ithvak isn't?
Yeah, you don't know what's in this mess. You don't know what that actually is.
Well, there's a difference between
You
consuming
all-
souls and being given a soul as part of your existence.
I am giving them souls. The act of sacrificing something. So
But are they eating and consuming the soul and thus it stops existing, or are they making
Is
it
the
part of their
soul
being?
sustenance?
the mask is eating the soul.
That's not what I'm asking, though.
That's as far as I fucking know.
Is the soul sustenance?
I mean, presumably. But
That's
I'm not
what-
telling you guys about the vision I had, which, if you remember what was mentioned during that,
I have
can go
avo-
look at
Holy
that.
shit.
I have avoided going back and watching the stuff that I took my headset off for, so I can be as
Same, I
in
did the
character as
same
possible.
Well,
So
then,
did
the
I.
answer to that question will remain elusive to you.
Oh, the mask is gonna be fucking cool, guys. Just saying. So I have, do all creatures have souls?
I don't know if
It
that's
is not
specific enough.
specifically said.
Well, dogs go to heaven, so they have to have a soul.
Obviously. Good boys. Hello. And
Yeah.
girl.
And girl.
A Nabasu can eat the soul of a creature it has killed within the last hour, provided that creature is neither a construct nor an undead. Meaning that constructs and undead either do not have souls or have a specific kind of inedible soul. Yeah. Apparently back
Alex
in
didn't
first
have a
and-
soul.
Does this unit have a soul?
Warforged are actually specified otherwise.
Yeah, in this world, Warforged are, and I even talked about this at
Yeah.
some point with Alex. Warforged are created with a soul that has been stored in something.
Digitized
He's a
soul.
lich. Kill him.
He's got a digi soul.
Not.
Digimodify!
Dawn spoilers. They just have like regulators.
Oh,
He was just out of soul things.
yeah.
Anyway,
What would Alex's
also,
feral soul have been?
Apparently, there is a specific exception. So, strictly speaking, when a creature dies, its soul departs its body. Doesn't mean that all creatures have souls. There is at least one
What a-
official
it's been a
exception
15
as
minute
well.
This is a 15-minute diversion.
My brain is like, ooh, what about souls?
I also don't know if this is answering the
there was
specific
one-
question.
There was one official exception. The residents of Barovia, as in Curse of Strahd's peoples,
Yeah.
are mostly soulless.
Well, I mean, considering I believe they're all just echoes repeating their
Yeah.
They-
Aren't they?
over
yeah.
and over.
Is the ghost?
Sorry
a
for the
soul?
spoilers, but they're already fucking dead.
Oh yeah, like Curse of Strahd is
But
fucked.
is a ghost a soul?
I would argue ghosts are souls.
Yeah. Right.
What are they if not?
Are gods mortal? That's kind of what this is boiling to. Because there's a heading here. So long as the creature is mortal, it has a soul.
Yeah. Wait.
It depends.
Kratos can kill them, making them mortal.
How many different canons are we going to roll into this world?
Okay. The only case I would say that gods having souls makes sense is the handful of D&D gods that were not originally gods.
Oh, yes. So like the Dead
Like
Three.
Slanesh.
That is not a D&D god. Keep that chaos away from my game. My elves did not fuck themselves into the creation of a no.
Sir, that is a demon. They are made by just pure
they're made by the
belief. They
warp.
do not actually exist.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's the other thing. Gods get their power from belief.
Yeah.
As in, oh my god, everyone is a fucking orc.
Primals.
Yes.
Yeah. 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 Red makes things go fast. Yellow makes things go boom.
Purple makes things invisible.
Purple makes things invisible.
Because have you ever seen a purple orc?
No.
That is quite literally
I don't
the
know.
explanation for that.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Okay,
ahead,
anyway,
Ryan.
back to
Sorry.
D&D, back to
I'm
D&D,
such a
back to D&D.
fucking we're such fucking nerds, man. I love it.
You guys are making me want to go nerds.
Just to explain that last bit, Itchy, in Warhammer 40k, the orcs are super fucking stupid. But and like
Sentient mushrooms that win arguments with reality.
100%.
There you go.
100%. They are so stupid that they have the stupidest ideas, but they all have a passive connection to like the warp and reality
the
shifting things.
Yeah.
Even Keo's calling you nerds.
That's fair. It is a long time, it's fine. So, if an orc believes it hard enough, it is true.
It is true. 100%.
Which means, because orcs believe that red makes stuff go faster, when an orc is doing it, red makes stuff go faster.
Yep.
As long
If
as
he believes that he has bullets, he has bullets.
If he believes that the thing he is holding is a gun, it's a gun.
It's a gun.
There is a
It
canon
does, no matter
story.
what.
There is a canon story where a space marine and an orc are fighting over a shooter. Orcs are stupid. They have really bad like Cockney accents.
Yeah.
Melkas.
Milkas.
So that they're fighting over a shooter. And the space marine disarms the orc, goes to shoot the orc with the shooter, realizes it's a pipe with a wooden handle, throws it to the ground. The orc picks it up and shoots him.
Yep.
There's another story where a bunch, I think it's like Cadian Guard or some shit, but like a whole bunch of humans are fighting orcs, and oh no, we're out of ammo. What do we do, sir? And their commander says, just keep pretending to shoot and yelling bang, and the orcs keep dying.
Yep. Yep. Oh my
the
god.
more orcs there are, the stronger it gets. To the point that even like Space Marines with their really big fancy guns have bottomless magazines because the orcs believe they do.
Yep.
So it works against them too.
Oh yeah, it absolutely does. But like, if they
It doesn't
believe,
matter because they're fucking mushroom people, and they literally they multiply like mushrooms. They don't. Doesn't matter.
The orcs.
so orcs die, and then you have to burn the ground to make sure no more orcs grow.
They have to literally glass the planet to save it from an orc infestation, or they abandon the planet.
It just reminds me of that.
Orcs can make anything fly.
It just reminds me of that.
Touch a tree. They can touch a tree and go rocket, and it becomes a rocket that launches into space.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
Just remember that Simpsons bit. Thank you, Homer, but did you have to salt the earth so that nothing would ever grow again? Yeah.
And the last thing I'll say, I read a writing prompt on Reddit years ago that was, what if...
It was all our D&D time.
Oh, damn, there. What if the Reapers from Mass Effect, like, it's essentially the Reapers return every, 100,000 years or some shit?
Yeah, it's a huge, fast number.
Vast number. One of the times they return, it's in the 40k universe.
Yeah.
Could be.
Those poor Reapers.
Oh yeah. First of all, that. And like there was absolutely a couple writers who wrote it from the perspective of like the Imperium of mankind.
As much as everyone likes to talk up Commander Shepard, the average fucking guardsman can do half of the shit he does.
Oh, 100%. Anyway, one of the posts, and I remember it so badly, or like so well. One of the posts was, they appear over an orc homeworld. And all of the orcs are shooting up. Nothing's working. It's like, boss, what do we do? Wait, it's a big fish. Get me my fishing hat and rod. And down come the Reapers.
Yep.
Wow.
Like, the orcs are so good. So good. Anyway.
Orcs are my favorite race in 40k. That's why I have 2 orc armies.
And
if I were to play 40k, it would be orcs, which is why I don't play 40k, Absolutely. Because that's expensive and you need lots of them.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the day.
The problem with orcs is that not only are they expensive, all of their attacks are random. They're randomized. So you have to, when you roll dice, you roll 6 dice and you keep 1 of those dice, and it can only be a 3, a 5, or 6.
I am just
That's it.
waiting on the day in that universe that the orcs decide they are no longer going to play games.
Oh my god! Imagine a smart orc. Holy fuck!
Because right now, it's literally canon that all they are doing is playing around. This is what they
Yeah.
consider fun.
The forces of chaos have no effect on the orcs because they're perfectly happy with Mork and Gork. One of them is brutally
Yeah.
cunning, the other is cunningly brutal, and no one can tell the difference. But they will still go to war with each other over Mork is better than Gork, or Gork is better than Mork.
The weirdly fucked up part, they don't actually have gods. Their Gork and Mork don't exist.
Nope.
Yeah.
They're the only gods that don't actually exist in the setting, but it doesn't fucking matter.
They are
Which
so
is
happy
weird because
that
if they believe
exist.
it, it should exist.
I love how the
Yeah.
description you gave of them has the same vibe as one of us always tells the truth and the other always
100%.
lies.
And like Mork and Gork, the orcs are so happy with their two gods that the forces of chaos can come in and try and seduce them away, and the orcs are just like, nah.
Okay, I'm out.
Slanesh has no effect because the orcs don't fuck.
Yeah.
They're
They are
already going to
mushrooms.
war. They are mushrooms. They're
They
already
don't have
going
pamphlets,
to
that's
war.
the thing.
They're already
Oh,
going
God.
to war under Mork and Gork, so they don't need corn. The
Really
orcs don't
corn?
want to change, so Tzeentch has no effect.
Yeah.
Nurgle had they're mushrooms. They are already born
they're
of
immune to
rot.
pestilence.
They're immune to pestilence, so
Yeah.
Nurgle has no effect on them.
Yeah.
The forces of chaos just cannot get their tendrils into the orcs.
Honestly,
Ayo?
if anyone's going to win this whole fucking 40k bullshit, it's either going to be Nurgle or the orcs. I'm going to tell you now.
Yeah. Tzeentch is fun. He wants everything to change. He does not care what you
Tzeentch
are. He does
is
not
the
care what you
only
become.
one that Nurgle can't directly account for, and it pisses him off.
Yeah.
If you ever want to hear the greatest stories of all time of 40k, you should go watch The Emperor Has a Text-to-Speech Device.
You guys got me nerding out about this shit. Come on. I wanted to play D&D tonight.
All right. Back to D&D. What's the plan?
We're gonna go to we're gonna go to says first something that you Korrath might find on an island to the northern sea. I suggest we go to the northern sea.
Give me
No,
a
first,
religion
before
check.
we do any shit about that, we're dealing with the fucking Pirate King, so we stop sending people after us.
I was
I'm
gonna
tired of
say-
killing people.
I was
we
gonna
can go
say,
kill him,
we
sure,
want to
let's do
deal with
that.
the pre-existing situation first before we start on this whole other arc of questing.
So I did you say the Pirate King out out loud in character?
Did you say that previous bit in character?
I said that we should go to the northeast in character, to the northern sea in character. Yes.
Then I interrupted you and said, no, we're dealing with the Pirate King.
Okay, then I respond with, so this person that this person is stopping you from doing the thing that we need to do to save the world?
He's a major thorn in our fucking side and a big problem.
And kind of
Let's
related to
fucking kill him.
how this whole adventure of ours started in the first place.
Yes, this is the second Pirate King we're going to kill.
Then let's fucking kill him. I'll put his head on a spike. I don't mind.
You are the weirdest cleric.
As long as my friends stay alive, I'm happy, and my god is happy.
Bahamut, god of friendship.
I don't know about that.
A little bit.
That was the
What about
conclusion
that,
I came to
my-
based on that sentence.
More like I'm just trying to make Bahamut more of a. I am here to make sure that you guys manage to save the world so that I can go live in peace.
Just for the sake of this, I'm going to roll religion to tell if I know if he's a fucking war cleric or some shit.
Sure.
Fuck no.
I will tell you. I'll tell you flat out that you don't know shit about me.
He talks about his god a lot. Pretty sure his god is Bahamut.
I don't know.
I had
Something
him
about him just points me in that direction.
I hand him a pamphlet. No, I'm not. I have to hold on to these. I have so many other people I have to give pamphlets to.
I wonder how many of these titles listed on his Forgotten Realms wiki page Bahamut gave himself.
Oh,
Do you really have to ask that question? Probably every single fucking one of them.
Mostly all of them.
Angel of the Seven Heavens, Draco Paladin, the God of Dragons, Grandfather of Dragons, Grandmaster of Flowers, King of the Good Dragons, Justice Maker, the Justice Bringer,
The Fresh Maker.
Lord of the Northwind, Lord of Pure Incantations, the Platinum Dragon, the Valiant.
Well, I mean, the Platinum Dragon and Grandfather of Dragons. Well, while that was fucking wrong, the Grandfather of Dragons was his and Tiamat's quote-unquote father-ish.
Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon, the Wise Lord, the King of Good Dragons, the Lawgiver and Protector are the three of the five that.
He's not even the Lawgiver. That's Korm.
Yeah, well, listen, that's what ChatGPT told me. I'm gonna believe ChatGPT. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually gonna believe ChatGPT.
Notably, Bahamut,
the Platinum Dragon was just
in the D&D and Magic the Gathering set, not as Bahamut, not as a Platinum Dragon or anything, but as Grandmaster of Flowers.
Oh, nice.
Cute.
Yep. He is a planeswalking monk.
Such is the way of deities. They're fucking weird sometimes.
So Vuk, do you know where to go to kill this guy? Do you know where he is?
What? Do you mean the Pirate King?
Yeah, do you know where he is?
Of course we know where he is. We killed the last one, and he's just sitting in that same guy's fortress.
All right, let's go get him.
Cool.
We have to send word ahead to our allies if we're going to launch this attack.
You have the Sending Stone, right?
I believe so.
Okay, good.
I also have the message spell, but you know.
Yes, I do.
Message has a range.
I know it does.
And you have to see who you're sending it to.
Or be able to point to them or know their name.
But yes, I do have the
You don't
Sending
know
Stones.
our allies. I'm not telling you my friend's name. I don't want you trying to convert him too.
I will ask, don't worry. I'll be sure to give him a pamphlet too.
I'm gonna open my book, pull out my quill, and write "Kill Korrath before raid."
I'm gonna cast light on his book so he can't see what he's writing.
All right. I think at this point, we've reached the end of this episode, especially considering we're going to have to update Kiri on what happened.
Yeah. But all the 40k stuff, too.
We get back to the ship. What's the status of the organization piles?
They're like they're smaller. You're not sure if there's still any organization to it, but stuff's going back in the bag.
Everything's still just flying around randomly.
Yeah.
Have more food.
If it gives Korrath a smaller portion.
It's the same fucking roll.
Yeah,
it's the same meal.
Food.
Consistency.
Consistency. You're not yet having to use boots in your stew.
I swear to God, if I make that same fish thing and roll another nat 20, I'm gonna be fucking terrified.
The fates control the dice in this fucking game, I swear.
I mean, literally roll 2 natural 20s to convert someone, so.
Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching this episode of Scourge of the Dragon Sea, even though it had about half an hour of not specifically D&D stuff in it.
Anyone watching this far is used to our random tangent bullcrap by now.
100%. We appreciate you. Yes.
Yes,
I swear to God, if my Tidesman comes back with a fucking cleric level.
Yo, wait, can I roll this real quick to see if I can convert him? Give me a roll. Give me anything.
Give me
a stat.
Give me first a religion check.
Religion check. I could do that. I am proficient in religion.
He just shows up wearing a headband that says "Yay, Bahamut."
7.
All right,
not
cool.
bad.
That helps me set the DC.
Yeah.
For the persuasion check.
Okay. Which is also, I think I am proficient in religion and persuasion.
Fuck.
Is that it? Do you have any other skills?
Oh my god!
God damn it!
Yes! Yes! This is the best section in the world! Yes! Yes!
He just comes back. He's got all 3 of them.
Oh my god! Yes! So what happens with a 26?
So he does actually ask to undergo your tutelage. He wants you to teach him.
Oh, I put him under my wing immediately.
You don't have wings.
You don't have wings.
Well, I will grow wings.
My figurative wing. If I had a wing, boy, you'd be under it.
What the fuck?
Yep, I now have a squire.
The term is acolyte
Acolyte.
or disciple, if you're feeling.
Also, I am going to now have to flesh out the fucking.
Yes, you will.
God damn it.
Can I have him be with me? Like, can I have him be like someone who sings the songs? Can I give him like a lute, and he can sing songs
Just singing hymns.
about Bahamut? For he follows behind me, just singing the good song of Bahamut like a bard.
The Baha hymns.
I'm gonna now want to spend so much time just fleshing out these 3 guys that I'm gonna want to play them myself in the future fucking game.
DMPCs are the best, dude.
I hate them.
Oh,
I hate
Jesus
them.
Christ. What are we... Look, considering your reaction in my one shot of me trying to give a ring to one of the character I was being forced to play for somebody, I'm not surprised.
Like, it's
God.
too easy for a DMPC to fall into main character syndrome.
Yeah.
Can
And, like,
confirm.
I'm not against, like, NPC escorts, as it were, like someone who comes along because they have information in the area, like you're asking someone for help, but they don't do anything until you ask them. That's it.
Yeah.
There was a friend of mine who Dave knows who used to DM a lot of the games I played in, who would have their own DMBC, but they would largely just be like the party's healer.
Yeah, and like I can see that as well, but they just like silence it in the back and do their best to keep people alive. That's it. They're not trying to steal kills. They're not doing anything directly offensive. They're just healing people.
I had a DMPC in the campaign that I currently had, but then my players were rolling so poorly that I was literally killing everything, and I was like, my character. So I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. He dies. That's it. Done. He's dead now. They're like, well, you didn't have to kill him. Yes, I did. I had to kill him because you literally rolled so bad that I can't just be like the only guy in this campaign that does any damage.
I mean, as much as it's the move you chose to make, people rolling poorly isn't something you can fully control.
I know, but I also don't want to be the only one that actually kills things.
It still feeds into the same DMPCs being the main guy.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
I want, if the party's gonna die to their bad rolls, they're gonna die to their bad rolls. I don't want them to die. I don't want them to have bad rolls, but still have a character that is also going to win the game for them.
You don't want them to win having not earned it.
Yeah.
That, but also you want them to win, not.
Yeah, I want them to earn it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying like the kill stealing thing. Like,
yeah.
It's not that that's a thing that happens, but I want my players to have the badass moments of roasting someone from the inside out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's completely fair.
I want to get some popping corn. I want to put the popping corn into their stomach and then set them on fire so that the popping corn pops inside their belly and then they die.
Just just to make this clear, because we're probably not going to ever continue that game again anyway, I fully intended to kill that guy in the next combat session.
Cool.
He was going to die.
But that's why I think a DMPC is okay if they're like a healer support type of character. That way,
Yeah.
it solves both problems, sort of.
The unfortunate reason of this character even existing was another person was supposed to join the game who didn't, so the character was there and ready,
Yeah.
and I was giving them a plot reason because unfortunately something had happened that they didn't get the part of the detail that would have led them there.
Mhm.
And he was more a spot moment decision of getting them caught up to where they moved the plot forward a little bit, and then that was almost immediately fucking die.
Yeah.
That was the goal.
Understandable.
Anyway, yeah. Thank you, everyone. For we need to do favorite moments, and it's this point. Kai, thank you for listening to all of our random bullshit about like Warhammer 40k and shit.
Is he even here?
Kai, Tyron.
Favorite moments?
Yeah. What was your favorite moment?
I'd have to say the 3 nat 20s.
The Fates just said this guy believes in Bahamut. Yeah.
I wonder
Welcome
what
to
my
this
favorite moment's
campaign.
going to be.
Ithbook, what was your favorite moment?
The apparent now rising hatred between Ithbook and Korrath.
Like it's just a religious disagreement. That's all. That never causes anything bad ever in
They
history.
never.
Yeah, totally
Oh.
not the cause of 99% of wars.
Anyway,
Oh, the other 1% is oil.
Yep.
sometimes both.
So what we need is a god of oil.
Oh no!
That might actually be a thing, to be
His
fair.
name is Industry.
Oh,
The same as industry.
Indus, the god of industry.
Fucking capitalism. We're fighting capitalism. Guys.
The true villain all along.
Wait, am I actually Brennan Lee Mulligan?
Oh,
Oh no!
Anyway, Simon, what was your favorite part of it?
I loved so much of this, but I don't know why I found it so hilarious just to see Kiri just attempting to futilely sort through the inventory of her bag of holding.
Like it.
She's trying to
Oh.
compartmentalize a fucking like a fucking bag of holding, which is not a thing.
It is not a handy haversack, nor is it a quiver of Ilona, or like there's a bunch of things that have like pockets, or like a handy haversack. The item you're looking for is always on top.
Actually, I have to ask, with this quiver, can I put the bullets for the Tinker Shot in the quiver and have it work properly?
Yes.
Cool.
I
My quiver now just...
I
puts bullets.
struggle to visualize that. I just imagine you holding your gun open, and your quiver in the other hand just dumping it like a box of
Pouring
cereal.
bullets, yeah. You know the anime?
Bullets!
I can't remember the name of the anime, but the girls who reload because their bullets are between their tits.
Oh yeah, I also don't remember the name, but I remember what you're talking about.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Oh.
and they have like six.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, there absolutely was
And
some
they do,
anime.
like, a backflip, and the bullets come out of their cleavage
Yep.
and like go into the gun.
Raven, if Raven was here in the chat, he would absolutely know what anime that was.
Yeah.
There's an anime you need to watch that maybe you've already watched, and that's awesome. Called Upot. It's anthropomorphized guns, by which I mean guns are going to school as schoolgirls.
Oh,
It is amazing.
Is this American made?
I thought you
Is this set in America?
were about to reference Azure Lane.
No.
All right.
Anyway,
Can you guess what my favorite moment is?
3 nat 20s.
Oh fuck, man! Just having the conversation of my life.
Also that.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Someone finally listened.
fucking turned into a little schoolgirl kicking feet over the side of the ship and everything.
Bahamut's like super cool.
Yeah, you shouldn't like him.
Like he's a boy at school.
Let's not forget, over the top of a fucking corpse. That was his previous character.
All right, everyone. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking through all the tangents. I hope you laugh at least close to how much we laugh. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, do all the things. Itchy, take us away.
All right.
Also, remember, purple makes it invisible.
I assume Dave will be continuing to stream the new WoW expansion.
Yes,
Before we leave, I have a really stupid question. Is that why Ithbook is so sneaky?
Sorry, say again?
Is that why Ithbook is so sneaky?
It is now.
Got it?
That's my answer.
Sure, why not?
The fates have thusly decreed.
It is now.
I guess.
Yes, I will be continuing. I'm gonna probably be playing WoW till like 3 in the morning. So.
Fun. All right, well, I'll read over to you.
Play WoW at till 3 in the morning, despite it being an inferior game. Have a good night, everyone.
Oh yeah, inferior to what? Final Fantasy 14? With the only 2 good expansions?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over all these classes I have on my one character.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the fact that you can only literally play a mediocre fucking game.
All right, bye guys.
I like how non-specific that was.